is Channel 7 News at 6.
Good evening. We begin tonight with the growing threat of the new World Screwworm, a deadly parasite impacting livestock in major agricultural states. Now Arkansas officials are taking steps to keep it from spreading here. Channel 7's Chris Gay joins us now with more. Chris.
Beth, the latest screwworm case was in Sutton County, Texas on Friday. Officials say at this time there are no screwworm cases in Arkansas yet, but it's that yet that concerns Arkansas farmers.
It can be very devastating to the agricultural economy of the state of Arkansas. And when you pile that on, along with our cattle numbers being at an all-time low, it can be a devastating deal.
There are now 12 cases of New World Screwworm that have been detected in the United States, 11 cases in Texas, and 1 in New Mexico. The U.S. Department of Agriculture also reported that as of Monday, there are over 28,000 cases of screwworm throughout Mexico and Central America. To try to prevent the spread of the disease into Arkansas, the Department of Agriculture is implementing new regulations, including new animal entry requirements.
They have a veterinary inspection within a week prior to their movement to ensure that they're free from the pest.
State veterinarian Andrew Fiddler says the movement of all warm-blooded animals from states with active cases of screwworm must be accompanied by an interstate certificate of veterinary inspection with 7 days of entry.
We're just asking for a shortened window during which time they have veterinary inspection before they cross state lines.
Animals coming from an affected region with multiple cases of screwworm, such as areas in South Texas, will be restricted. An entry into Arkansas will require a permit. Eddie Todd says this is not the first time Arkansas has dealt with screwworm, but he says this new variant is much more aggressive.
When you see an open wound, that could very well be the screwworm, and what it's going to do, it's actually going to eat that animal until it kills that animal.
He believes if this disease finds its way into Arkansas, it will have a horrible impact on the state's ag economy.
You lose an animal, that's an animal that there's not going to be any money coming from, there's not going to be any meat to sell, there's not going to be any meat to eat.
In addition to entry requirements, the Arkansas Department of Agriculture is implementing a new online reporting system where farmers can submit photos of animals they believe have been infected by screwworms and steps about what to do with that animal. On your side, I'm Chris Gay.
Chris, thanks a lot. And Fiddler says there's no risk of contracting screwworm by eating meat, but humans can still become infected in rare cases. For more on that, head over to our website, KATV.com.